GMA, great to have you here.
Hi, it's so nice to be here.
So, do you really know all that football?
Well, I knew that about Ryan Leaf and about Tom Brady, but that's pretty basic draft info. No, I don't know as much as a capologist really would, of course, but...
you have to explain this. Capologist.
A capologist. Isn't that a great job description? The capologist is the person kind of in charge of a ton of different things. You have to be the business affairs, do all the contracts for all the different players, and there's a salary cap, of course, for the teams, and you have to know what money is hitting the cap, when, and manage it, and just keep it all in check.
And you actually spent some time with one. Yeah, that's good. Okay. There we go. You actually spent some time with one of these capologists.
Well, lucky for me, Megan Rogers is the capologist at the Cleveland Browns, where we shot. We shot in their front offices. You know, on there, we were watching the guys practice, which was so cool. So I just followed her around because she is just the coolest lady, and I copied everything. I copied what she had in her hands. I copied the way she dressed. I kind of want to be her.
Well, and I read you have a little experience with football before this. Is this true? You were the water girl for your high school football team?
My senior year, I was the water girl. And if the George Washington Patriots from whatever year that was, if you guys do not go and see this movie this weekend, you are seriously in trouble with me. Well, you know who you are.
We watched it with the whole family last night. Allie and the girls, we were all watching. It was so much fun. You don't have to be a huge football fan to like this movie.
I mean, if you think about it, I didn't know anything about baseball when I watched Bull Durham, and it's still one of my all-time favorite movies. Now that I do love baseball, I should go back and watch it again, but it's a really, really fun movie with football on the periphery enough to talk your guy into taking you.
So you watched Bull Durham years ago and then get to work with Kevin Costner.
Yeah. He's the master.
Right?
It is my first time, and to get to do a sports movie with Kevin Costner, no one does it like he does. He owns this whole world.
He definitely does. We're getting a lot of questions for you coming in the social square. The first one on Facebook from Jacqueline. She wants to know, what are the must-haves for family time while shooting for you and Ben on both sides? Of course, your husband, Ben Affleck, while Jen is working versus when Ben is working.
What are the must-haves? I mean, you can't go for too long without being together as a unit. You can't, FaceTime is a must-time for us. Lunch notes, I make pajamas for the kids with Ben's face on it that they sleep in if they are, you know, and I put his voice in things like there's a teddy bear that you can get and you can put your voice in the paw. So I'll do stuff like that.
And you guys have had so much success in protecting your kids, and that's been such a mission for you. We all watched you last year before the California State Assembly on this whole issue of kids and paparazzi. And now we're seeing a lot more. Kristen Bell also has this campaign saying we're not going to go on any networks that show unauthorized pictures of the kids.
And we thank you for signing on very early to the No Kids policy.
It's working, right?
It makes me emotional to talk about it, but it has made the hugest difference in our lives, but particularly in our kids' lives. And Halle Berry had the determination and just saw this through from start to finish, and I was a very, very small part of it at the very end, and she's forever my hero. But, you know, we had the lawmakers who had been part of making this happen, and the police chiefs who were going to enforce it over at our house before January 1st. And our eldest daughter, Violet, really wanted to speak. And Violet wrote a speech, and she articulated what it meant for her that this law was going to be passed, and how different she thought it would make her life. And I think everyone just forgot, oh, this really is about these kids' experiences of the world. And it was, it's been a beautiful,
you must have
beautiful
been so
thing.
Proud.
Yeah.
Jennifer Garner, thanks for coming in. The movie's called Draft Day. It is out on Friday. When we